Lambeau Field, home to the Texas A&M Aggies, the Corps Cadets, the world-famous 12-man, Lady Reveille, and early indications, a whole throng of Aggies ready to make some noise. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Aggies offense takes the field to start this game off. And this guy feels like a throwback. Back in the day, the running backs were always the stars. This guy fits that mold.
And he can do a lot of different things, too. He's not a one-trick pony. This guy can tote the rock. He can catch the ball. He can block. We might even see him throw the ball in this game. This is a jack of all trades.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Reed. Setting up the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. A new set of downs after the completion. Smith takes the handoff. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll try the run. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
I think you run that play so you stay out of 3rd and long. 3rd and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. 3rd and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good 3rd down.
It's a really good sign if you're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Running the ball's in the Aggies' DNA. I mean, that dates back to the Junction Boys.
It's the physicality. They find those guys up front that can make holes, and I think that's when you've seen the great A&M teams. Really good offensive line, paving the way for those backs and those great teams they've had.
Comes out throwing on first down. Caught near the sideline, it's Moss. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Got it set up on the outside. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneaked the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 7-0. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Fielded in the end zone, it's Flowers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Coyotes offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Running behind that left side. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. and the Coyotes in the hurry-up. Looking to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Beal. Hard-nosed, determined effort to work his way up to the 35-yard line. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking to throw on second down. Makes his connection. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Using the quick game. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
Trying the left side. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Back to throw, it's Reed. A little screen to the running back. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
Defense is about feeling out the offense and what they like to do. What are they going to do third and short, third medium, third and long? So far, the offense is winning. Defense is going to need to make some adjustments.
They've got the screen set up. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling past and kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. They'll run the screen. Touchdown, Aggies! What a grab and go for the score.
And after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point. And
I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
The Coyotes come to the line in the hurry-up. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Slips through the line. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. And the offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. On the move at the 30. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Gets it out fast. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The Aggies get enough for the first down.
I love when players understand situations, and they understand where the first down marker is, and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggie. Follow the blocking. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Flowers. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First down here for the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Coyotes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. First down for this offense. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. To the air, it's Reed. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Out of the backfield, he's open. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. On second down, they'll take to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. There to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game and pick up the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. They get through and it's blocked. He picks it up. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in College Station for a fun first half than you? It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got it in the middle, it's Beal. This guy just oozes toughness when he runs, bangs his way to the 20. The Coyotes will hustle to the line.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Handoff from the shotgun. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll run play action. And the defense gets to the quarterback. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. And the Coyotes will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He's got great speed. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Finds a crease at the 20. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Touchdown, Texas A&M. And the pummeling has started.
And how about this offense? Another scoring drive. Great job. They seem to be in a much better rhythm than they were a week ago. They're 0-1, lost week 1. They could have gotten down on themselves. I like the way they bounced back. Now they're going to be 1-1 with this performance.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Pittsburgh proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Panthers team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. The Coyotes send out the punt unit. Oh, that's one that can mess with your confidence. That is horrible. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Running to the left. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
This offense all game long has been running really well, and I'm really impressed by how well they've recruited at the running back position. They've got some dynamic players coming into the game at different points, spelling each other, keeping each other fresh, and they're hurting this defense.
They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll try it over the left side. And a really nice run and pickup there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. Well, guys, so far this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? Texas A&M looking to convert on 4th here. They'll try to pick up the first. He will not get there. They'll turn it. And that leaves the door open. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. Pressure coming. Got the back over the middle. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Hainsworth. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense in a bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. He wants to throw it again. Fires left. He's got an open man. He's just causing wreckage in the secondary. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
That's a first down for the offense.
He wants to throw it. Picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give as they work on that clock. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Can't make the catch. It's incomplete, and that drop might have cost him a big play on first down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead and I can continue to run the football and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So, listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the clock.
No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They thought they had that screen set up, but there was a giant hole in the screen, and they went backwards.
Defense obviously did a good job watching tape, Reese. They know this is an offense that's going to try and take advantage of their pass rush upfield and try to sneak some screens in, but nobody on defense fooled that time.
What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles, well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here, Matt.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Using his legs, it's Owens. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. Trying to run it in. Touchdown, Aggie! And the punishment has been extended.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going up top on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Kemp. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd down from the 22. He's going to run it. Got him downfield. Running toward the tape. He's at the 20. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal forward pass.
Those are the kind of mistakes that will absolutely kill you. Get an explosive play, and they bring it back because of a penalty. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Working that left side now. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. And the Coyotes will send out the punt unit. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. this, it'll be a wrap. Off play action on first down. He'll get rid of it. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team.